it is builder farm time. And it's not just builder farm time, it is downtown living time. Okay, so compared to the last time or the last months I've played this, this time I have 2 binders. I just watched GB's kind of introduction, first day at the, what do you call it? First day at the downtown area, and she put it up into 2 binders, and I thought, wow, that's a good idea. I'm gonna do that as well, so that I don't have to flip back and forth so many times. So we got my bank binder as well as my downtown living binder. So in my bank binder, I do of course have my credit card, right? Because that is important. And I also have my employee card right there. And then we got one of the dashboards. I do have a budget sheet here, and that's where I put my real cash. And then we have like my folders for this. And then I also have the amount of cash here that kind of correlates to this, okay? So we do have like Propnotes and stuff here. I should probably mention that the notes I'm using are made by Budgetsnchaos, and they are actually made for my star sign box. However, I don't have that many prep notes, so I thought this would be like a good thing to use. So I'm using my star sign notes for this, okay? Good. So, and then to the back, I have the rest of my prep notes that she made and I printed. Yeah, so I just have them back here just to kind of reference. They are not going to be in play unless I have money here. Good. So that's the first one. That's the one with all the banks and the, what do you call it? The, where you're going to get paid and kind of our sinking funds and stuff like that. So that's all there. In the other binder, I do have my little welcome card. I do have a fond memory of Formcella right there. And then I also have my Puck Resort card for where I live. And then I have all of my, like, challenges here. I have put in a crop tracker sheet, which is just printed on paper and, sorry, not laminated right there. Simply just because this kind of fits into the whole rooftop garden situation. Yeah, so I just have them here. I've put in a divider here because this is kind of more for my free time, so to speak. So this concerns my living situation, my rooftop garden, my bills, my credit card, and my free time. And then on the other one, we do have, so like work situation. So we do have the Puck Resort and Luxury Villas, Le Puck Restaurant. We got Farmers Plaza, the Ice Lolly Truck business, as well as the coffee shop business with the beans to the back. And then in the video, I saw the GB came out with a bakery and a pet daycare. And there was one more thing. What was the final thing? Oh man, I have to go check it out. 1 second. The grocery store. Yes. So those are going to be put in here. And I have added extra pockets because if I know GB correctly, at least this is what she did on the farm island. She's going to come out with a lot of extra things. So I might as well add a few extra pockets. Okay, to the back here, I do have my note paper, which is just going to be put to the side. And tucked in here, I also have my little calendar. So as you can see, I've already wrote when the move-in day is. That's going to be Monday. Yeah, so this is my kind of binder situation setup. Okay, so yes, this is the money we have to play with. There is 200 right here. To start things off, I do want to note that I have a rich, what do I have? A rich uncle. You know, the rich uncle from America? That's a saying here in Europe. When you have a rich uncle from America that suddenly dies and leaves you a lot of money. I've had that one. but he's not dead. obviously, because that would be too sad. So what he did was he put in 20,000 simoleons to my bank account just to get me started on my downtown living thing. So that's what he did. He put 5, 15, 17, 19, 1. So he put in, he was very sweet, and he put in 20,000 simoleons to my bank account to make sure that I got situated right at my new workplace. So this one, I'm just gonna kind of scoot to the side here so you can still see it, but it is out here because we are going to focus primarily on this one. So yes, we just arrived at the island. We don't even have a place to stay yet, but we are gonna go to, what are we gonna go to? We are gonna go to the introduction day. What do you call it? The introduction day. So I am gonna write up here that this is day 1. Okay, so we had to go from the airport to the introduction day, and that is 2,000 simoleons. Okay, for some reason it just cut me off. I don't know why, but we are back. I hope it doesn't do so again. But yeah, so we're gonna pay the cab from the airport to the introduction thing at our villa, I presume. So we're gonna write here, taxi. Do not mind my handwriting. I do have prettier handwriting than this, but doesn't matter. So that's gonna be 2,000 simoleons. However, in my introduction letter, it said that Park Villa Resort thing, my new employer is gonna pay half of that. So we are only going to pay 1,000, right? Good. And then we come to the introduction. We get everything presented. We're going to go to our new villa. Okay, so I'm just going to, that's going to be a minus, right? I'm going to write uncle because he put in 20,000. On my bank account. I'm gonna write a little heart because that was very sweet of him. Okay, so we're gonna come to our new villa. This villa is gonna be ours for the first week, and then we might move around because we do want our pets to come. So it is 10,000 simoleons in rent, right? We are gonna pay only half of that. So the rent for the villa is going to be a minus of 5,000 simoleons. Okay, so that's that, right? So now we are at the introduction. Yes, I forgot to mention, I am so ready to play this. I forgot to even pull out all my things. Okay, so I have my 12-sided dice, my 20-sided die, as well as a normal 6-sided die, and I do have my cards here. These should probably be like shuffled and then put back, like with the back out, so I can't see what the cards are going to be. So we're going to do it like this. The same with the crops. Okay, I am going to explain like how I did this in a minute. I just need to see what my cat is doing. She is on a warpath today. I don't know what's going on with her. Okay, so here I have kind of split my cards into 2. Okay, so I have the action cards for things I have to do. And then we have a small divider, and here we're going to put the ones we've already drawn. Back here, I do have my crops, as well as a divider for the ones I've already drawn. So this is the situation there. Good. Okay. So we have paid rent for our villa. We took a taxi. And then we also have to kind of figure out how much we're going to be paid for this first day, I think. So we're going to take, what does it say? I'm going to be a level, I don't know if you guys can see that. I'm going to be a level 4. That means that whenever I play this, I have to roll a die, a d20 die. So this one with the 20 sides. I'm going to roll that to see how much I get paid for the first day. So let's see that. I'm going to roll it. I am getting paid 6,000 simoleons. Okay, so we're going to go here, pay, and it's going to be a plus 6,000 simoleons. Okay, so yes, that's it. And then, like, for the first day as well, we also have to do, we're going to figure out all of this afterwards, okay? We're going to figure all of that out after we've done, like, our main chores. And the main chores is always going to be one of these, as well as a bill if I have moved, and I haven't yet. So for now, it's just going to be the 5,000 in rent. When I move, I have to pay, oh, I have to pay tax as well. So tax is going to be 30% of the 6,000. So if I get paid 6,000, I have to pay 30%, and that is 1,800 simoleons. So I'm gonna put in here tax minus simoleon 1,800. So we're not necessarily being able to do that, but we'll figure it out, okay? So the chores are gonna be to do this. Okay, this is our job. This is what we're here for. We also have, yeah, all of these, but we're not going to do them right now. So the chores is this. So roll the dice. Oh, this has such potential to be completely. Okay, so we're going to roll the dice to figure out which kind of reservation. And if I know my dice right, I'm probably going to get that one. So let's see, it's a 3. Okay, that's not so bad. So room number 3 is gonna be room 103, and that cost 10,000 simoleons at night. So I need to find a dice, which, no, not a dice. What am I talking about? Oh my word. We need to find a pen that we can use. These are the ones I have right now. Do I want to use the purple? I think I do. Purple it is. Good. So, stay. All right, so we are going to do this one. We're just going to color in like the little key card. And that's going to cost us 10,000 simoleons. So, but am I going to put that in there? Yeah, because it's not something I've earned. Or is it? No, it's not. No, it's not. This is not something. I have to go back and check. GBs. Okay, so I'm going to write here room 103. Or am I? Because this should just be for my personal finances, right? Okay, I just put room 103 there. Then I can always figure out if it belongs in my personal finances or if it belongs down here. So, there we go. We just put in the 10 here now. So, if I have to change it around, I'll figure it out. Okay. So, that was like the whole situation that we had to do. Okay, so we should probably deal with this situation. Okay, so I had 20,000 simoleons from my uncle, and then I earned 6,000. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That is going to go in. Okay, I'm going to scoot it a bit. That's going to go into my bank account. Okay. But then what we need to do is we need to take some money out of this bank account because we did have some things we had to pay for. So we had to pay, let's see, we had to pay 1,000. That should go into transportation. There we go. Transportation. That was that. And then we had to pay rent, which was 5,000 famolian. So we're going to take the 5, put it in there. Okay. Why did I? Oh yeah, that was the pay. We added that. And then I need to pay tax. So I cannot pay one. So I'm going to save the taxes, I think, for the end of the week. Right? Yes. I think that's what we're going to do. Okay, so we put money into our rent and utilities. And we did put money into transportation. Good. So the rest of this is going to stay in my bank account. We do have 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, so we do have the 20 yet. But I haven't paid my taxes yet. So, okay. We're going to scoot this back here. And then I think what I want to do, because I have decided that I don't have anything to sell back on my farm. Okay, because I did get the 20,000 from my uncle. So we're going to start with that. Okay, so what are we going to do? I think we're going to draw a card. Yes, just to see what happens. So this one tells us to visit the gym. Can I do this in a fancy way? No. Okay, so the gym is here on 106th and Park Avenue. On this one, so first off, I'm going to take the bus because I haven't kind of found the way to move around yet. So I'm going to have to pay 1,000 to like take the bus. Okay, so that's minus 1,000. And then I have to visit the gym. And there is VAT on that. So that's 1,000. So it cost me 4,000 a month. I guess I'm going to have to pay for that. So that's 5,000. There. Yes. That means should I cross things out? I'm not sure. Okay, if I need it, I know it's written there. So we visited the gym, and that cost us quite a few. But again, workout is nice, and I've been on a plane for the entire day, so yeah. Okay, let's see this card. It tells us to roast some coffee beans. Does that count on here? Nope, it does not, because that is not personal finance. I think I'm going to separate it like that. So personal finance as well as, okay, so maybe I should do like on the other side, I'm going to write day 1 as well. And then that's going to be like things to pay for out and about, like my business and my work. So I'm going to write business and work. Guys, we are figuring things out, okay? We are not necessarily on top of the world right now. So first off, I got to work and I did room 103, and that cost me 10,000 famolians, okay? Now it tells me to roast some coffee beans. So I'm just going to write coffee beans. And then how many are we going to do? 1. Oh, that's pretty simple, pretty straightforward. So I am just going to color in like the first one here. And I'm not going to cross it out so that I know it's just an inventory. And I think that's going to come from my like play money. So we're just gonna do it like this. Is it right? I don't know. We're just figuring things out. So that was minus 1,000 simoleons. Okay. This one is gonna go back in the deck, okay? Because we could potentially use that again. Okay. I'm still figuring things out, okay? So should I pay no bills or just if I live by myself, right? I think it is. Okay, we're just gonna draw a card more, see what happens. So it says here to visit the 106th and Park Avenue, and I have to take the train. So let me find 106th and Park Avenue. So we need to go back here, and we're gonna write train, and that's gonna be 5,000. No, 2,000. Oh, but they said they wanted to. I think that's only okay. We're gonna write 2,000. Okay. So where do I want to go? I've just been to the gym, right? So they are, when I'm living at the villa, they are paying for all of my food. So, but I might visit the pharmacy. Simply just to make sure that I have the basics, like my medicine. I do have a chronic illness, so I might need to get my medicine as well as like headache stuff. Yeah, so I might do that. Or I could go to the shopping mall, which is also kind of necessary because I do need some things. What am I going to do? I'm going to go to the shopping mall, okay? I'm going to write shopping mall. I just want to look around and see what I can find. So I have to roll the dice to see how much I'm going to pay for. And then I have to add 1,000 for VAT because the dice are red. So that's going to be minus 5,000. Okay. Yeah. So I think that's it. I don't think I have enough money for anything else. I think. I don't know. So this one, gonna go back there. Okay. So that was my personal, like, finance, right? Yes. So, let's just settle my credit card bill, because I have paid with my credit card for all of this. But as long as I have the money in my bank account, it's not going to be a problem. Okay, so we've settled up to this, right? I do need to settle this. So we're going to need, let's see, we got rent and utilities, groceries and food, entertainment and shopping, transportation, and other expenses. So I'm going to put the gym as well as the shopping mall for entertainment and shopping. So that's a 10, because that's 10,000 simoleons. So I'm going to put that right there. Okay. Then for transportation, we need 2,000 there and 1,000 there. So we're going to take a 2 and a 1 and put that in transportation. That leaves us with 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on our bank account. There we go. So that's leaving us with 7 on our bank account. 7,000 simoleons. So out of the 20,000, well, I'm lucky enough that my uncle paid me or transferred that money to me, because as you can see, we are kind of already in debt. Yes. So I did go to work. I still haven't paid my taxes, but I think I'm going to do that another day, right? So let me see. Let me just go through these. Okay, so we haven't moved yet. So we are just here. We paid our rent, right? We paid the taxi to go to the airport, from the airport to this. And I also paid my rent because they paid half of it. Then I went to work. Where's my work? Oh, Man, where's my work? Right here. So I went to work and I did a room, which is the manager thing I have to do. And that was 10,000. Okay. And then I rolled the dice. So I put the 10 in here because I don't know whether, because this is not money I make, this is money the hotel makes. So I think we have to do it like this. I'm not completely sure. Okay. So I went to work there. And then I also got paid for doing that work, and that was 6,000. All right, and then there was taxes of that. Then I went downtown to do stuff. I went to the gym, I went to the shopping mall, I took the train, and I took the bus. Do I have to take the train or the bus back home as well? Yeah, I kind of do. Don't I? Because if we look at like 106 Park Avenue, where is that? Okay, I still need to figure out my binder, guys, okay? So if I look at 106th and Park Avenue, it says the 2,000 I paid for the train is a one-way ticket. So that was to go from wherever it was before and down here. So I think I have to take the bus back home, actually. Let me do that. So let me take the bus home. Right? That was another 1,000 simoleons. So I just really quickly have to take out 1,000 and put that in my transportation envelope. Okay, good. So that was the first day, guys. We've completed the first day. On day, it says I can work up to 5 days a week. So should we just, okay, let's just do, because I have everything figured out now, right? I do have all of the things. Went to the shopping mall. I got what I needed, like toothpaste and stuff, and some new clothes. I did go to the gym, and I did pay my rent for the month. Yeah. So we should probably go to work. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to work. Okay, so I'm gonna earn some money. Yes, I'm gonna go to work. So I need to figure out how to do this. So this was day 1, and I've took care of everything. So for day 2, I would have to go to and get paid to go to work. And then I would have to take a taxi to work. So the taxi to work is 1,000 simoleons. And then I did the work. And the work I'm going to do is this. Let's see. Which room am I working on today? Room number 4. That's the villa. Villa A, which is 15,000. I'm going to put that there. I'm going to color that in. I'm going to take 15,000. That's going to be from like the pile up here. Okay, it's not going to be from the regular pile. It's not going to be from my expenses. So we're just going to put the 15 down there. Okay, so we did the work. That's nice. Now we need to get paid. And to know, so I did, let me just say here, day 2 work. I did room. What did I, no, I did villa. Oh, that's 2 L's. Sorry. Villa A. So that earned me, or I paid 15,000 simoleons. Good. So that's the work I did, right? Let's see what we got paid for that. Please pay me. Oh, is it even? No, it's not the right dice. I need to use the 20-sided die. Isn't it? Isn't that how we're going to do this? Let me see. I'm sorry, guys. This is such a mess. Okay. So, let's see what the dice roll is going to be. I have to roll a d20, and I got paid 12. It says 12. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it says 12. So I got paid plus 12,000 simoleons. That's double of what I got paid yesterday, so I'm quite pleased with that. So I got paid 12,000 simoleons, and I have to pay 1,000 simoleons to go to work. So let us take 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's my pay. That's going to go into my bank account. Wait. That's going to go into my bank account. This is my bank account. So this money is going to go into my bank account like this. Okay? Good. And then I have to pay 1,000 for the transportation. So we're going to go back to transportation and put this in here. Okay. Good. So we've done the work. Yes. And today, I think, on day 2, I think I'm actually just going to go home and rest. I think that's what we're going to do. So we're not going to go to downtown or anything like that. We just kind of needed to work to get everything situated. Yeah, this is not going to come into play until we move. I do want to earn some money on my rooftop garden. But I'm not going to earn that until I sell it at the Farmers Plaza, which is here. So, okay, I do want to plant some things in my rooftop garden. No, we're going to do that next time. I've worked hard for 2 days, okay? And yeah, that's it. And I did day 2 work. I did 15. Okay, good. So I think we're good. This, like, carts are going to go back here, which is where I'm going to keep them. All right. And I think that's it, guys. Now we just kind of, like, what do you call it? Bit the bullet? Is that the word you use? We at least got started. Okay, so we do still have money left to play with, which is nice. But I'm just going to take these, put them back in the folder right here. Good. So that was the first 2 days of the work. All right. Yeah. Good. So now that is done. We've paid the rent. We do have money in our bank account. We don't need groceries because they pay for our living expenses while we're staying at the villa, which I think is nice of them. We did go to the mall and we went to the gym and we took the buses everywhere. And then other expenses we haven't done yet. Good. So yeah, guys, that's it. That was like the first time we played Downtown Living. Yeah. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Have a good one. Bye.